Hello, we'll get started in a couple of minutes. Let's wait for some people to join. Hi Varun, कैसे हो? Big fall in the market, Black Friday, solid crash हुआ. But I think those who have been following me, it was quite anticipated from our side. कि I was already warning you guys right at the top. मतलब since November end, I was hinting कि अभी a major correction is can happen anytime. And literally मतलब all the weak hands got literally wiped out. मतलब जो लोग right at the top, मतलब index was giving so many hints and clues कि now index was literally shouting कि I have formed a top and it's time to sell. People were right from news channels to all social media platforms, everybody was highly bullish. And that's how the market goes कि it's cruel. मतलब, it will not show any mercy when the actual crash begins. और अभी we are seeing the after effects कि अगर if you are buying on the exact top and then if the fall begins then there is no way out. और अभी तो मतलब आज तो बहुत बड़ी गिरावट हुई. तो did anybody of you short Nifty means through in the last sessions we discussed कि the fall is coming. I was expecting. Okay, let's wait for a couple of minutes. I think a few more people are joining. I will share the chart soon. Okay, so now we have some audience, and I will be sharing my chart. Okay. So अभी तो काफी गिरावट हुई. Okay, I was expecting last week. I was not able to identify any entry over here, but I knew कि अभी index is going to fall. So ultimately, sometimes not trading a specific move doesn't mean कि you have done something wrong. I was expecting the index to go a little sideways over here. I was expecting some consolidation over here, but ultimately it the fall began. So now I will be labeling. I was expecting this to be a consolidation over here, but the fall began. But in this meantime, I found some good shorting opportunities in some of the other stocks, and that I had shared my analysis to my Telegram subscribers, and we made the most out of it. Literally yesterday, during yesterday's closing, any of the subscribers are there in the chat box, please leave a reply. Literally yesterday before market closed, I shared कि there could be a shorting opportunity in LNT. I personally took the trade. मैंने LNT में काफी पैसा डाला था, मैंने फ्यूचर शॉर्ट करके रखा था, और आज 7% LNT गिरा. That was मतलब ड्रीम ट्रेड कि within less than a day you are able to catch 7% moves, and that too in FNO. So this was a super day, super Friday for me. And literally most of the people who have been following me on my Twitter and my Telegram subscribers. Hi Sujit. So I think Sujit was also trading LNT. और भी दो तीन स्टॉक्स लिए थे, बट नाउ वी हैव ऑल बुक्ड आवर प्रॉफिट्स. नाउ वी डोंट वांट टू रिस्क एनी मोर मनी ऑन द शॉर्ट साइड. कुछ भी हो सकता है. मतलब ड्यूरिंग सच फॉल्स यू हैव टू डू द स्कैल्पिंग मोड ऑन. तो छोटे छोटे मूव्स, छोटे छोटे पैटर्न्स ट्रेड करो, बहुत बड़ी पोजीशन क्रिएट. Sorry, I got disconnected. I'll share my screen again. ओके, सो बहुत बड़ी पोजीशन क्रिएट नहीं करनी है एंड प्ले फॉर स्मॉल मूव्स. तो दैट्स हाउ वी आल्सो ट्रेडेड TCS ऑन द शॉर्ट साइड. सम ऑफ द वेरी गुड ट्रेड्स. ITC का मेरा लंबा फ्यूचर्स का शॉर्ट ट्रेड था, वो भी सक्सेसफुल हुआ. एंड लिटरली व्हेन द मार्केट इज फॉलिंग यू हैव टू राइड द ट्रेंड. मतलब जब मार्केट फॉल हो रहा है इतने मोमेंटम के साथ और इतने हैवी सेलिंग के साथ, अगर फॉल हो रहा है वो भी विद सच वॉर लाइक सिचुएशन, तो इन दैट केस नेवर एवर गो फॉर रिवर्सल वाले ट्रेड्स कि हाँ अभी बॉटम बन गया है करके जस्ट ब्लाइंडली अज्यूम करो and buy or take positions in reverse direction, that will always be a losing trade. Always go with the trend. And जब इतना भी डाउनफॉल हो जाता है तब अल्टीमेटली यू कैनॉट रिस्क कि फॉर फर्दर डाउनसाइड. सो राइट नाउ इट्स अ गुड टाइम टू एक्चुअली सिट एंड वेट एंड वॉच. अभी कोई भी पैनिक में या फिर फोमो में पोजीशन क्रिएट नहीं करनी है या फिर सेलिंग भी नहीं करना है. अभी लेट्स वेट एंड वॉच हाउ द इंडेक्स अनफोल्ड. अल्टीमेटली जो कि मतलब मैंने बड़े टाइम फ्रेम पे दिखाया है कि मोस्ट लाइकली इंडेक्स विल फॉर्म a C somewhere over here. That analysis is looking very much valid. कि ऑलरेडी मेजर मार्केट हैज डिस्काउंटेड द मेजर न्यूज कि अभी न्यूज भी है. मतलब ये जो फॉल हो रहा है वो हम सबको पता है अभी कि क्यों हो रहा है. मोस्ट लाइकली मतलब जो मिडल ईस्ट एंड जीसीसी कंट्रीज में जो big players hai, those big players are now shorting the index. Most likely they are selling out. That is the main reason why mostly मतलब अभी Asian markets में who all are having major holdings. So there are people from Southeast Asia and then there are the Middle East wala lobby. So most likely these are the people, these are the FIIs who are actually selling their positions under a panic कि the war might last who knows how long. And now we are very near to the bottoming phase, but I cannot say कि the bottom has formed or not. And abhi it's just a wait and watch. Abhi most of the stocks are now coming in their what do you say, uh, bottoming levels ki jo downside targets hai. Most of the stocks I am seeing ki downside targets are now almost near to be met. And if we go in the deeper time frame, I will share the Elliott Wave count कि अभी मुझे क्या लग रहा है यहाँ से कैसे होगा. तो so far it everything was picture perfect. I was able to capture all these moves. From here it was a sharp downfall जो कि मतलब index में I was not able to trade, but in some of the stocks I was able to trade the downfall. तो अभी मोस्ट लाइकली ए हैज कंप्लीटेड ओवर हियर. लास्ट वीक में जो फ्राइडे को मैंने शेयर किया था उस एनालिसिस में आई हैड शेयर्ड माय व्यू कि ईदर ए विल बी ओवर हियर और ए विल बी ओवर हियर. सो नाउ आई हैव मेड माय माइंड ए विल बी मोस्ट लाइकली ओवर हियर. This was the B, and this is 1 2 3 4, and now this is the fifth wave extension which is going on. So most likely what will happen in a fifth wave extension, so fifth wave extension may usually, if we see the targets are most likely somewhere over here, or then the next target is somewhere over here, and then we have some trend lines for support. There is a cluster of dominant trend lines, so that might help and provide support to the Nifty index. So most likely somewhere over here I am seeing a bottom might form. तो लेट्स सी. बट अभी मतलब इंडेक्स में ट्रेड लेने का कोई मतलब नहीं बनता है अभी. आई विल पर्सनली जस्ट वेट एंड वॉच. आई विल वेट फॉर द रिवर्सल. कभी भी मतलब रिवर्सल आने से पहले ही बुल बन जाओ और पोजीशन ले लो, वैसे नहीं करना है. लेट द मार्केट रिवर्स. नाउ पेशेंटली हैव मतलब nice cup of coffee and just watch the markets fall and enjoy the fall. If you are already in the market, then there could be a worrying thing. It might be a worrying thing, but abhi filhal ke liye agar if you are liquid, then this is the best time to actually just sit and wait and watch. कुछ क्वेश्चन है अभी तो मतलब मुझे कुछ काउंट्स चेंज करने भी नहीं पड़ रहे हैं. मतलब लास्ट टाइम जो काउंट्स दिखाए थे लिटरली सेम काउंट्स में मतलब कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर रहा हूँ. इतना अच्छा एनालिसिस चल रहा है. मतलब since the time की since the day I started doing this YouTube live sessions, I have never ever changed my counts. मतलब जो काउंट लगाया है उसी काउंट के बेसिस पे फॉल होता है या फिर राइज होता है, कंसोलिडेशन होता है. मींस वी आर आई एम शेयरिंग लाइक गोटेड एनालिसिस कि इससे अच्छा और इलियट वेव क्या ही हो सकता है. एनीबॉडी हैज एनी क्वेश्चन आई विल आंसर द क्वेश्चन, बट आई थिंक इस फॉल में आई डोंट थिंक कि देयर इज एनी मतलब doubt is analysis mein. I don't think there is anything to doubt. The counts are also quite clear. If anybody has a question, he can please leave a message in the chat box. But most likely जो कि मैंने पहले से प्रोजेक्ट किया है कि most likely it will form a triangle, अभी तो फिलहाल साइंस वही लग रहा है. Is there anybody? Sujit, Varun, has Kushwant joined? Ankur joined? Reliance काफी stable. Your view? हाँ, रिलायंस में आई एम सीइंग कि अभी मतलब देयर कुड बी मतलब द ट्रायंगल इज कंप्लीट. लास्ट टाइम जो कि मैंने बोला था मतलब gives those signs कि Reliance will might start move up in an impulsive manner anytime soon. Let's see. मतलब अभी फिलहाल के लिए तो मतलब एग्जैक्ट बॉटम हो गया है कि नहीं हो गया, आई कैन नॉट क्लेम, बट रिलायंस लुक्स गुड टू मी. But at this point of time, I will hesitate to take any long position. Abhi, this is the right time. This is the time ki you should be just watching the markets, not taking any position. Just wait and watch. That is the best stance for now. Let the market reverse and give you a convincing signal कि हाँ, the reversal signs have come. Only then take positions. क्योंकि once the reversal comes, we have a long move to ride. मतलब उसमें फिर कंजूसी नहीं करनी पड़ेगी कि बड़ा मूव आएगा तो उस बड़े मूव में हमको छोटे छोटे मूव ट्रेड करने हैं, तो क्यों रिस्क करना है, क्यों अभी से पोजीशन बना के रखना है. Reliance most likely he has formed like what I said in the last week. He has formed and this 1 2 3 4 5 is also clear. Now it will be interesting to see whether it moves up in an impulsive manner or it unfolds into another corrective leg and then again he continues. So that is the thing to keep in mind. But most likely the reversal has come from this point. Okay, got it, Varun? So Reliance view is also very crucial. Huh? Reliance gives us hints about the major moves in Nifty. The Reliance is the most highest weightage wala stock amongst all the Nifty 50 stocks. If there is any other doubt, I will take a few doubts as well or questions as well. Apart from that, there is not much ambiguity index ka analysis and overview. We know where our downside targets are. We know what pattern we are in. We know कि after completion of the pattern, what could be the aftermath. Yeah. Are we going to head into a major impulse wave or are we going to head up into a corrective leg? So we know that. Or amazingly, Bank Nifty, if you guys are following my Twitter posts and tweets, you will see that Bank Nifty, how amazingly and pinpointedly I pointed out the top key saying RIP Bank Nifty. If you guys see my post, yeah, exactly at this point I had said ki I am very worried and now most likely Bank Nifty is gone. And just look at the fall. Just look at the fall, how big the fall is. मतलब दिस इज सम काइंड ऑफ एनालिसिस. ऐसे टॉप एग्जैक्ट टॉप पे मतलब ट्वीट करने वाला तुम लोगों को शायद पूरे सोशल मीडिया पे मैं एक ही मिलूंगा कि हु कैन आइडेंटिफाई कोल इंडिया. Okay, coal India, according to me, it will fall. According to me, but means it is not a buy or sell recommendation by any means. According to me, it will fall and it is not rising in an impulsive manner. But right now, even after such a huge correction in the market, Coal India hasn't substantially given a significant down move. So I don't know what will happen. So such speculative stocks means if you have such doubts, then it's better to stay away from the trade. Best way to deal with such situations. If you are having two minds, why to trade that specific stock? Okay, Sandeep Thakrar, welcome. Last 2 3 sessions, mein Sandeep Thakrar, you were missing. Now you guys are seeing the greatness of this analysis. I am at least expecting your loyalty. Huh? You should join my webinars on regular basis. There is lot to learn, and ultimately these are the actual real world Elliott Wave का counts. ऐसा मतलब जो बाकी के लोग शेयर कर रहे हैं, those are all bundle. ये कुछ भी मतलब डालना है इसीलिए डालते हैं. But are those counts genuine to actually trade the move? Means were they able to identify the tops, were they able to identify the bottoms? I mean, we all know a few people, very famous people, did mention a week ago कि I am no longer bearish, now I am bullish, this is the bottom, और कुछ भी बोलते हैं. और I had actually commented on it as well. My comment was a little rude and harsh, but it's okay, I don't care. So I had commented it as well. He will be proven wrong again, you see. And exactly the same thing happened. Okay, anything else? The view is very clear. मतलब ये सब इंटरनल लेबलिंग करने का जरूरत भी नहीं है. वी नो इट इज एन इम्पल्स वेव. 1 2 3 4 5, दिस वाज 1, दिस वाज 2, दिस वाज 3, this was 4, and now we might be in the fifth leg. But वो fifth leg, it can be an extension as well, it can go even further down as well. But most likely the major targets have already been achieved. We It's just a wait and watch कि कब reversal आता है. Otherwise the major target is achieved. We It's all a wait and watch game. Harsh, Tata Steel, good to enter. No, see, I am not going to answer such questions ki whether it is good to enter or not. I cannot. I am not here to give you any stock recommendation. So make it very clear. Yeah, I am just sharing my analysis. Ultimately, whether you feel it is good to enter or not, it is your own matlab, personal decision. I don't want to influence your decision. But see, follow what I have previously mentioned. कि अब भी don't enter into any position. Don't commit yourself in such a market when there is so much uncertainty. Okay, you might, let's say reversal आ गया, you might miss 5% of move. But does it really matter? If we have 10, 15%, 20% ka move ahead of us waiting for us, then missing 5% ka move is fine. Wait for the reversal. No, abhi don't commit yourself even on the short side, don't commit yourself even on the long side. This is the time to just wait and watch, do nothing, be an observer. Being an observer, taking not position is also one kind of trade, one kind of successful trade. Because I have seen your cycle analysis of Tata Steel, that it had finished years of triangle correction. Yes, that is true. The triangle has broken out, but market will not follow my chart, whatever I have labeled. Ultimately, market will do things on its own. We have to assess our risk. We have to analyze the chart once the market unfolds and update our count. So far, the analysis is going very well. But is this the right time to enter? The answer is no. So you have to respect the market, respect the time, and respect the situation. Based on that, you have to take your positions. Analysis is going very well. आई विल अग्री कि जो भी काउंट्स मैंने पहले मतलब लिटरली ऑलमोस्ट 7 8 months अगो डाले थे, वही काउंट्स आई थिंक टाटा स्टील आई हैड शेयर्ड माय एनालिसिस इन द मंथ ऑफ अगस्त और सितंबर. तो बेस्ड ऑन अगस्त एंड सितंबर के एनालिसिस के बेसिस पे अब तक एग्जैक्टली चल रहा है. उस एनालिसिस में मैंने बोला था कि नियरली अराउंड 150 द करेक्शन माइट कंप्लीट टाटा स्टील में. And exactly at 157 or 158, I don't remember the exact level, the correction seemed to have completed, and we got a good move rise from 158 level. We got a rise up to, see मतलब ये मैंने बहुत पहले numbers डाल के रखे थे कि most likely 150 तक आएगा, and we came down exactly up to 160 आया, I think. Yeah, okay, 159 or something it had come. तो एग्जैक्टली यहाँ तक आया. दिस वाज एन ई वेव ट्रंकेशन, एंड देन यहाँ से वो इंपल्सिव मैनर में गया. दिस कुड बी 1, दिस कुड बी 2, दिस कुड बी समवेयर 3 had formed, 3 could have formed somewhere over here, 4, and then now this is 5. So ultimately it is going rising in an impulsive manner, and now this is a wave 2 ka decline. So wave 2 ka decline can come up to here as well, it can come to here as well. No point in taking a position right now, wait for the reversal. So abhi to analysis is going just as I was expecting. If I were to label this, I will label this 1 2, this will be my third, this will be my fourth, and this will be my fifth. Picture perfect. Matlab, if you see these corrective patterns also, 1 2 3 4 5, this was a small triangle which formed over here. If you see this is a flat correction, this is a zigzag correction. Here also 1 2 3 4 5 होगा कहीं पे. तो ये इधर होगा 2 या फिर उधर होगा, इधर होगा 1 2 3 4 5. No, I think it was here only. So this was 1 2 3 4 and then 5. So this is a classic chart. But whether you should enter right now, I don't know. Anything else? I have answered most of the questions, correct? Harsh, I have answered. Sandeep, I have answered. Varun, I have answered. Sujit, anybody else? If he wishes to ask a quick question, I can answer him, or otherwise, I will wrap it up because we have covered already the complete view on index. We have covered a couple of stocks. What else is left? Okay. So if we don't have anything else, then thank you so much for joining. Do leave a like, do share this. Thank you so much, Sujit. Yes, we are currently at the moment, by God's grace, अपना अभी analysis अभी perfectly चल रहा है, but that doesn't mean कि we will get lifted from the ground. We should always be grounded, and market is ultimately Bhagwan. So we should always respect the market. Market will not follow our counts. We have to adopt to the market ka behavior and then do the counting. So always stay grounded and never be stubborn with your analysis. So far, everything is going perfect. We can say that. But just because it is perfect right now, we shouldn't be arrogant and take positions just because right now we are right and we will continue being right. So wait for the market to give to let's wait for the market to commit before we commit to the market. Right now it's the best time to stay idle and watch what happens. क्योंकि अभी the situation is such that कि अगर अभी let's say war continues for even longer time, so we don't know what will happen, and during such uncertainty market never climbs. Market does not like such uncertainty. So let's wait. और जो अपना alternate count है कि instead of a triangle correction we can even form a complex correction, so that can never be ruled out. We always have that alternate count in our mind कि instead of that big triangle in Nifty we might also found a complex correction, and if that complex correction is about to happen, then the move down can even go further down. Also, another possibility is that Nifty can form an expanding triangle. Expanding triangle में C will go below A. These are all the alternate counts. We always need to keep it in mind. So be very cautious right now. Do not commit, especially in FNO. तो बिल्कुल भी commit नहीं करना है, नहीं तो पैसा जितना बनाया है वो सारा पैसा चला भी जा सकता है. Anyways, so it was nice connecting with you guys, and I have a request. At least now a few people are listening to this, means attending this YouTube webinar. I am sharing so many nice Twitter tweets. I am sharing you some of the cycles as well. The 26-year cycle I shared to you guys, but I am not seeing you guys supporting me. Not a single person is leaving a like. Not a single person is actually even willing to interact or show support to the things which I am sharing. So this is not fair from your side, okay? So if I am helping you guys so much, I am sharing my analysis to you guys so much, I am at least expecting at least a simple like from you guys, okay? So anyways, thank you so much for repeatedly joining my webinars, and hopefully see you soon on next Friday, and let's see how the market unfolds. Now the next coming week is going to be really crucial. Ki next week may let's see whether the market is showing signs of reversal, ki whether it is going to further correct, and next week is going to be a very much deciding week. So do not miss the next week's session, and keep sharing your support and love to me on my Telegram as well as Twitter and YouTube channel as well. If anybody wishes to join my Telegram subscription, he can always get connected with me. He can always leave a message to me and I can get him onboarded. Anyways, thank you so much. I will stop my sharing and best of luck trading.